Let's go to page 241 and start with number 2. Here you have negative 3x times 5x to the 3. So when you multiply, first you want to do the sign, the number, then the alphabet. So first do the sign. So negative times positive is negative. Then you go to number. 3 times 5 is 15. Then you go to the variable, the alphabets. So x times x to the 3 would be x to the 4. Right? You use the product rule. So 1 plus 3 give you 4. When you don't see exponent, it's 1. Okay, number 4. You have negative 6k to the 3, negative 8k. Okay, so again, you do the sign. So negative times negative is positive, so you don't want to write anything. 6 times 8 is 48. And k to the 3 times k to the 1 is k to the 4. Okay, so you can just go sign, number, alphabet. And then after that, you do the group. Okay, the group is only the parentheses. Okay, number 6. You have negative 7y to the 4 square. So this one you have to apply the power rule. Okay, so notice the exponent is for what is immediately before it. So exponent is for the parentheses. That means everything in the parentheses got to square. So negative square is positive, so you don't want to write anything. 7 square is 49. Okay, and y to the 4 square means it's y to the 4 times y to the 4, so it would be y to the 8. Okay, so the power rule is that you multiply. 2 times 4 give you 8. And so that's the answer. Okay, number 8. You have negative 6b squared times negative 2b times negative 4b squared. Okay, so again, when you have a lot of stuff, just do one thing at a time. So first you take care of the sign. So negative, negative, negative. When you have an odd number of negative, we give you negative. Okay, because these two negative would become positive, and you got one negative over here. Okay, and the next thing you do is again do the sign, the number, then the alphabet. So 6 times 2 is 12 times 4 is 48. Right, so sign, number. Now do the alphabet. So you only have one letter, so B. So you have to apply the product rule. So you add the exponent. So 2 plus, again, when you don't see a number, it's 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Okay. Okay, this is a 3, sorry, so it would be 6. Okay, so this is a 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6. Okay. Okay, number 10. Okay, you got 4n to the 4, negative 7n to the 2, and negative n. Okay, so again, first take out the sign, so positive. So again, when you have even number, the negative will give you positive, so it will be positive. Then you do the number, 4 times 7 will be 28, and then do the alphabet. So n to the, so it will be 4 plus 2 plus 1 will give you 7. Okay, number 12, you have negative 3x to the 3 times 4y. Okay, so you can, so first take out the sign, so negative times positive is negative, then you go to the number, 3 times 4 is 12, then you go down the alphabet, so that's only a, so that's an x to the 3, so nothing to combine. So after you're done with x, you go to y, again, that's only a y by itself, there's nothing to combine. So you can sign, number, and you go to alphabet. Okay, number 14, negative 8h 4k times 5h squared k to the 3. Okay, so first sign, so negative times positive is negative. 8 times 5 is 40. H to the 4 times h to the 2 is h to the 6. K times k to the 3 will be k to the 4. Because this is exponent is 1, so 1 plus 3 is 4. Number 16, you have negative 2a squared b to the 5, negative 5a to the 10, b to the 10. Okay, again, sign, so negative times negative is positive, so you don't have to write anything. Then you go do the number. 2 times 5 is 10. Then go down the alphabet. A to the 2, A to the 10, so it'd be A to the 12. Okay, then you go to do the B, so B to the 5, B to the 10 would be B to the 15. Okay. So again, sign, number, and alphabet. Okay, number 18, you have 4x squared y to the 3 square. So this is the power root, okay, that you have to use. So again, so exponent is for what's immediately in front of it. So exponent is for the parentheses. So everything in the parentheses got to square. So 4 squared is 16. X squared squared, so you have to multiply, right? Power rule, you have to multiply. So it'd be x to the 4, y to the 6, right? 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, number 20. You have negative 7e squared f to the 5 g to the 8 times 3 f to the 6 g to the 10. Okay, so you can first take care of the sign. So negative and positive will give you negative. Then do the number. 7 times 3 is 21. Then you go down the alphabet. So e, there's no e over here, so nothing to combine. So it'd be just e squared. Then do the f. So you got f to the 5, f to the 6. So this will give you f to the 11. Okay, so then go to g. You got g to the 8, g to the 10, so it'd be g to the 18. Okay, let's go to next one. So you got negative 3 squared xy times 3 cubed x to the 8 z to the 5. Okay, so again, when you multiply first, you take care of the sign. So negative and positive is negative. Then the number 3 squared times 3 to the 3 will be 3 to the 5. Then you go down the alphabet. X to the 1, x to the 8 will give you x to the 9. Then you go to the next alphabet. Y, there's no y to combine, so it will be just y. Then go to the next alphabet, z. So there's nothing to combine, so it will be z to the 5. Okay. Then after that, you can work this out. 3 to the 5 power would be, it's 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 times, right? So don't put on 15. Okay. It's negative 243, x to the 9, y, z to the 5. Okay, 24. You have 3m 1, and you got n squared times negative m to the 3, r to the 4, negative 8, n to the 5r. Okay, so again, let's do the sign first. So positive, negative, negative, 2 negative. So when you have even number of negative, will give you positive, so you don't have to write anything. So you go down to the, then you do the number. 3 times 1 times 8 will give you 24. Then you go down to the alphabet, so m. So you got 1, 3, so it'd be m to the 4. Okay, then do the n, so n squared, that's n5. So this give you n to the 7. Right, just go down the alphabet, so mn. Then r, so you got r to the 4, r to the 1. Again, when you don't see a number, it's 1, right? Because there's 1 r here. So r4, r1 would be r to the 5. Okay, and that's it. Okay, 26. You got 14y squared, negative 5x to the 3, z to the 4, negative 6xyz. Okay, so you can do the sign first. So negative give you positive, then you do the sign. After the sign, you do the number. Okay, so 14 times 5 is 70. 70 times 6 is 420. Okay, then you go down the alphabet. So x to the 3, x to the 1 will give you x to the 4. Then you do the y. So y is 2 to the y to the 1 will give you y to the 3. Then you go down to z. So z to the 4, z to the 1 will give you z to the 5. Okay, so you can sign, number, alphabet. Then after that, you do the group. Okay, so this one we haven't come across group yet. Okay, so you got xy times negative 2xz times 3yz. So again, so sign is negative. There's one negative, so it will be negative. And the number 2 times 3 will give you 6. Then go down the alphabet, so you got x to the 1, x to the 1, so it will be x to the 2. Then do the y, so you got y and the y will give you y squared. Then do the z, so you got z and the z will give you z squared. Okay, and that's it. Okay, number 30, you have 3xyz times negative 2x squared y times negative yz squared. Okay, so do the sign. So 2 negative will give you positive, so you don't have to write anything. Then do the number, so you can sign number alphabet. Okay, so 3 times 2 will give you 6. Then do the alphabet. So you got x to the 1, x to the 2, so it give you x to the 3. Then do the y, so y, and the y. So y times y give you y to the 3. Then do the z. Z to the 1, z to the 2 will give you z to the 3. Okay, number 32. You have 2a squared b to the 3 negative 3ab squared times negative a squared b squared. Okay, so you got 2 negatives, so it become positive, so you don't have to write anything. Then so sign the number 2 times 3 will give you 6. Okay, then do the alphabet, so you got a to the 2, so you got a to the 2, 1, 2. 2 plus 1 plus 2 give you 5. Then do the b, so you got 3 plus 2 plus 2 will give you 7. Okay, and that's it. So you can product rule, when you multiply, you add the exponents. Okay, number 34, you have negative 4r squared s to the 3 t to the 4 times negative 8r s3 t to the 4 times negative r to the 6 s to the 1 t to the 5. Okay, so first let's take care of the sign. So 3 negative, so our number of negative will give you a negative because this 2 will make a positive and you got 1 left over, right? Okay, then you do the number, so 4 times 8 is 32. And then just go down the alphabet, so let's do the R. So you got 2 plus 1 plus 6, so 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 6 will be 9. Then do the S, so S to the 3 and the 3 and the 1, so 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Then do the T, so 4, 4, 5. So 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay. Okay, number 36, you got negative km squared, negative 6n 3 times 8 times negative k squared m. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3. So you got odd number of negative, so you're going to end up with negative. You can take care of the sign, right? This 2 will make it positive, and you got 1 left over. Okay, so after you do the number, so you got 6 times 8 will give you 48. Then you go down the alphabet, so K, so you got 1 and the 2, so 1 plus will give you 3. Okay, and you do the M, so you got 2 and 1 here will be 3. Then you do the N, so you got 3 over here, there's nothing else to combine, would be just 3.